Guys, welcome back to my channel and happy new year. If you are new here, my name is Katie and I make weekly finance and lifestyle videos, and today I'm sharing with you the 5 habits that you can start in 2021. So all these habits are really easy to start in 2021, and they are definitely not New Year's resolutions, but daily habits that you can change to make sure you're having the most productive year as possible, and making sure that you're not stressing yourself out, that they're not causing you any hardships, or they're just too specific and strict that you give up by March. These habits are such small changes that may have significant impacts on your overall well-being, your finances, your physical and mental health. So the first habit to start in 2021 and really try to focus on is sleeping an appropriate number of hours. This is very important because we all need a certain amount of hours of sleep. Depending on you as a person, it can be anywhere from 7 to 9.5 hours. It's very hard to concentrate in your work, school, your just day-to-day life if you are not getting the appropriate amount of sleep every single night. And we all are trying to sleep as much as we can, but with just life being so busy and our smartphones, like so many of you guys that try to go to bed at a certain time and then I'm playing on my smartphone right before bed. But really try to prioritize sleeping in 2021, making sure that you're getting the appropriate amount of hours each night that is specific to you. I started doing this in 2020. I was always a night owl. I hated getting up early. I was always up late, but I have a typical 9 to 5 job, so it does not allow me to sleep until 10, 11 o'clock. And so I started going to bed earlier and making sure I'm getting at least 7.5, 8.5 hours every single night. Start sleeping in 2021, get your appropriate amount of sleep so it will benefit you all through the year. My second habit to start in 2021, if you're not doing it already or you have been doing it this past year but you want to do it more, is to move your body every single day. Guys, it's so important to prioritize our physical health. 2021, we really need to focus on our physical health. Obviously, we've seen everything that's happened in 2020, and maybe for some of us, what we've realized is we kind of take our health for granted. If nothing's ever gone wrong, we don't really make that a priority. But in 2021, prioritize moving your body. And that does not mean you guys need to go to the gym, you need to establish like a strict exercise routine, but make it a habit to do walking every single day, to get some sort of physical activity every single day. So when it comes to your health, there is definitely a lot of things that are out of your control. That is sort of the luck of the draw. But a lot of these things we can prevent through choices that we are making. And one thing is prioritizing exercising and moving our body. One great way to do this is just start moving your body every day. If you were not somebody that walks before, maybe take a 15-minute walk, 20-minute walk, 10-minute walk, listen to a podcast, call your friends, call your family. Just get in the habit of moving your body to establish an exercise routine through 2021. And really think about yourself and the person that you are. If you're somebody that knows you hate going to the gym, do not go out and get a gym membership because it's the new year. Exercise doesn't have to be something that you roll your eyes at and something that's more of like a frustration. For me, what's really helped in 2020 is I started to find exercises that I enjoy. I enjoy going to the gym. I don't particularly enjoy going to classes, spin classes. It's just not my thing. So play around with it and figure out what works for you. But most importantly, just get in the habit of moving your body every day. My third habit to start in 2021 is to pay attention to your finances. If you guys are new to my channel, I make a lot of videos on frugal living and finances and just understanding overall budgeting and how to live a very fulfilling life while still within your means. I'll link some of my videos down below. But one thing that you should really try to do in 2021 is to pay attention to your finances. Getting in the habit of checking in your finances, checking in on a budget, or creating a budget is very important through your life, and especially if you're able to start these things while you're young, it will really set you up for financial success in the long term. Just a tiny habit that you can get into in 2021. I'm not going into the nitty-gritties of like starting a budget and investing, but just understanding what your financial situation is. This can be such a small habit of just checking on how much money you're spending every month, and if you are overspending, if you're not sticking to your budget, if you do have a budget. Checking in on how much debt you owe and what your payment plans look like, where all of your money is going when you look at your monthly expenses versus how much you're actually spending each month. Getting into these habits, especially while you're young, sets you up for success because it gets you into the habit of constantly tracking where your money is going and how you're spending it, and if you're on track for your financial goals. So paying attention to your finances can mean a lot of different things for people. This can be as simple as checking in on how much you spend on your credit card each month, checking checking to see if you're maintaining your budget or going over your budget, checking in on your investments or starting to invest. Into the habit of checking your finances is the best thing that you can do for yourself to understand where you are financially, to empower yourself to make better financial choices, and just for an overall awareness of what your financial well-being is. My next habit is to prioritize your mental health. I'm sure some of you have started to think about this in 2020, and now it's really important to do it in 2021 because unfortunately the pandemic is still here and it's going to be here all through 2021. But it's really, really important to start thinking about your mental health and making sure that you are taking care of yourself first. This year has been really tough on everyone, and it's hopefully shown you a lesson that we need to mentally take care of ourselves first, because there are just horrific things that can happen to us at all times in our lives that can be massive scale like a pandemic, or very, very small that can significantly hurt your mental health. So one thing you want to make a habit of is checking in on yourself and doing things for you that is going to improve your overall mental well-being. If that's cutting out toxic people, if that's stopping certain activities because it's not bringing any joy in your life or it's bringing you too much stress, really think about what you want out of 2021 and what you want your overall mental well-being to be. Our mental health is just as important as our physical health, and even more important. So please take care of yourself in 2021. Get into the habits that is going to improve your overall mental well-being, whether that's going for a walk or taking time for yourself or speaking to somebody if you are having an issue, an actual professional, or leaning on your friends and family when you are going through hardships. But make sure 2021 you are prioritizing yourself. My last habit for 2021 that you guys should do is so simple, and you guys hear this one all the time, but it's to drink your water. I started drinking a ton of water in 2020, and it's just helped me overall physically and mentally with my sharpness and just physical health. And also, it's a very great way to have increased mental sharpness, increase your ability to concentrate, increase your memory, and just your overall health. You don't want to be drinking your calories. Water's so great for you. I've become kind of like a water addict because I really prioritized stop drinking like really sugary drinks. So now I drink so much water and sparkling water that I've kind of had an addiction to sparkling water. I've talked about this in a lot of videos. Also, just a healthier choice. If you're somebody that's trying to prioritize your health in 2021, an easy way to do this is just to cut out sugary drinks and only kind of drink water, coffee, or wine. Seriously, I drink 3 things: water, wine, and coffee, and that's all I need out of life. But make sure that you drink a lot of water because there's a lot of dehydrated folks out there. So drink your water in 2021. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are just simple habits that you can start in 2021. And if you're already doing them in 2020, really try to focus on them in 2021 because they will overall improve your well-being physically and mentally. And they're so simple that it's not even gonna feel like you're trying to do huge changes to your life or set New Year's resolution goals. And do people have New Year's resolution goals in 2021 after the year that we've had? I don't think we need goals. I think just surviving 2020 has been an achievement enough. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like it, please give me a comment and let me know some of the habits that you're trying to pick up in 2021, or habits that you've been doing in 2020 that you're bringing to the future in 2021. So I wish you guys a happy new year, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.